Welcome to your first Restaurant Elite course. I am your instructor, Tucker Bascom, and while it's true that this community is targeted towards top performing restaurant professionals, our foundation for all the material in this curriculum must start with an education that encompasses much more than just the restaurant and hospitality industry. For a proper baseline of knowledge that will serve as the foundation for our mastery in this industry, we must start with clarity. Now let me give you some clarity for a moment by outlining the 4 modules in this course. Right now you're on Module 1, Radical Honesty. Module 2 is Filtering Out the BS, where I'll pose the hard-hitting questions that you need to be asked of how do you actually know that you want what you say you want. And Module 3 is Taking Action Despite Limiting Beliefs. This is the module addressing the most challenging obstacles that prevent us from finding clarity and purpose. And lastly, Module 4 is Choosing versus Deciding and navigating the pleasure and pain dynamic of novelty versus doubt. Every course in this community will wrap up with a course quiz and the opportunity for you to receive a certificate of completion that will symbolize that you've leveled up and have access to the next set of courses. Each course will go deeper and deeper into restaurant specifics and nuance, from controlling costs in your restaurant to building a world-class team, setting up human resource systems, and training all the way to marketing and sales systems that will keep your tables full and orders coming in. But we cannot get ahead of ourselves. Right now, we are diving into clarity. More specifically, the applied knowledge and behavioral actions of how to gain more clarity in our lives, in our careers, and in our soul. While you might feel like you already know what you want in your life, data out of the Lifeway Research Lab based in Tennessee suggests that over half of all Americans wonder how to find more meaning and purpose in their life. This is so foundational to our success as restaurant professionals because we cannot be truly all in and present in our career, truly performing at our best day in and day out, if we don't feel a deep emotional connection to our work. And that only comes through a deep commitment to the actions that we are taking as a result of a belief that our actions and behaviors stem from our purpose in life. It is true that you could be quote unquote successful in anything if you simply take the actions necessary to see that success. But as psychotherapist Amanda Falkson, who frequently works with rich and high profile people, told CNBC in an interview, wealth doesn't take away our human needs, and having purpose and meaning in life are very important needs. This suggests that just having money and a status that might indicate success does not replace the important ingredient of meaning and purpose in the overall recipe of well-being. In fact, I would say that true success must include well-being, and clarity of purpose and meaning will dramatically increase the likelihood of success in that sense. What I'll teach you how to do is to find it, how to know that you found it, and how to stay on the path of fulfilling that purpose so we don't get distracted or filled with doubt when we are days, weeks, months, and years into our path of purpose. So what is step 1 then? Step 1 starts with radical honesty. Radical honesty with yourself and others around you. Ask yourself this question now, then write the answer and pause this video to give yourself time to respond authentically to the question. The question is, what do you want your life to look like when you are on your deathbed, hours away from leaving this life? Who is surrounding you? What do you want to be remembering at this stage of your life? What have you accomplished and what memories do you want to be recalling? In Stephen Covey's famous book, 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, habit 2 is begin with the end in mind. And he writes, the most fundamental application of habit 2, begin with the end in mind, is to begin today with the image, picture, or paradigm of the end of your life as your frame of reference, or the criterion by which everything else is examined. In other words, the epitome of clarity is to know exactly what you want in your final moments of this life and exactly what you want them to look like, and to act in alignment with that vision every single day for the rest of your life. Now, as sweet and as powerful as that idea may seem, we all know the reality is that we run into temptations, challenges, heartbreaking loss, and dreadful news every single day. It is hard to stay the course in the face of endless justifications for falling off of it. That's why it is so important to know how to filter out the BS. We must master the art of ignoring anything that doesn't serve our highest good, anything that doesn't serve our path. So Module 2 is filtering out the BS and learning how to feel the truth within you. Now your next step is to complete the micro quiz in this module and then move on to Module 2. I will see you there.